Starting in the 1860s in Paris, France, a group of artists got together to exhibit their paintings of the world around them, including a lot of scenes of nature. They formed the Barbizonian School. These artists were excited about how modern the world was becoming, and they wanted to paint in a new, modern way as well. They wanted their art to be fresh and vibrant, so instead of spending hours in their art studio perfecting and polishing their paintings, they took their canvases outside and painted with short, quick brushstrokes, trying to capture the colors and lighting of the moment. They wanted to get the first impression of a moment down on canvas before the light changed. These artists became known as Impressionists. At first, the public didn't like the messy paintings of the Impressionists, but it didn't take long before their style caught on, and many other artists started using the same techniques and styles to make their art, or to adapt it for their own uses. One such artist was Granville Redmond. Granville Redmond was born in 1871. When he was 2, he became ill with scarlet fever and lost all his hearing. Redmond was deaf for the rest of his life, but that did not stop him from becoming an amazing artist. His teachers in school really supported him as an artist and even helped to send him to France to study after he graduated. He studied many forms of art while abroad, but eventually he returned home to Southern California. When he returned home, he looked at all the beautiful landscapes California had to offer and began painting scenes all up and down the coast. Redmond adopted a Barbizonian style for his artwork. He was true to the open-air policy of the Barbizonian School and believed that one could capture a moment in under 15 minutes, because by that time, everything had changed. His paintings of the springtime poppies in the California hills were immensely popular. He was considered by many to be a leading artist of California landscapes. Redmond creates depth to the painting by changing the coloring of the different layers. The background layer is the farthest layer in the painting. In this painting, it is the mountains. Notice that these mountains are lighter in color, almost white at times. The mountains can seem to fade into the sky with very little detail on them. The middle layers of the painting will grow in brightness and color, with just a few more details as it comes forward. The foreground is the closest layer. It will have the brightest colors of all the layers and the most details, like the bark of the tree and the individual flower impressions. Layering a painting is especially important in a landscape painting to create that sense or feeling for the grand size of the outdoors and nature.